Beautiful people, what's up? Welcome to the Beat Stenson Commission. Back at you. It's been a couple weeks. Uh, love the amount of views that we got on the last video. We keep rocking and rolling. We're trying to do our best here on Beat Stenson Commission. Trying to do our best to keep you informed about the world of sports, especially NBA. And actually, today we're going to actually talk about MLB. So as you see, I got on my Cleveland Guardians, my beloved Cleveland Guardians cap, and we're going to talk about the trade deadline. We are right in the thick of things. One day left. It's August 2nd, 2026. The Guardians already made a move, so we're going to get into that. And then I'm actually going to come up with three additional trade ideas for the Cleveland Guardians. So, front office out there in Cleveland, I know y'all watching, so I'm giving y'all the basically the roadmap to success because right now we need starting pitching. Tanner Bybee, I know you're probably a good dude, but you are stinking it up this year, and you have really helped us lose a lot of games. Right now, we're tied for that third wild card. We're 3 games out of the AL Central. We're tied with Minnesota, who's having a resurgent year, and the White Sox are in the lead, which is maybe a surprise, but maybe not a surprise if you know some world events that have happened in the past year. But anyway, let's go ahead and get rocking and rolling. There actually was a trade yesterday. So we're going to go ahead and show you and talk about that first thing first. So the Guardians did a trade yesterday, as you can see. They went ahead and got some relief help, which we do need as well. We got Craig Yoho from the Milwaukee Brewers and also Blake Perkins. Blake Perkins is definitely going to come off the bench. We might even send him down to the Columbus Clippers because he's not really doing too much. If you see those stats there, they're pretty horrendous. 157, 250, 258 over 3 stints with the major league club. He's been bouncing around the majors. We were able to get off of Mr. Bo Naylor, little brother of Josh Naylor, who's out in Seattle. We sent Bo Naylor down to the minors this year when we did the trade for Patrick Bailey. I'll give this trade a C plus. I definitely like Yoho. Naylor, we weren't doing anything with him anyhow. And we got rid of Cody Huber, who I really hadn't heard any buzz about. He probably was on his way out anyhow. But at least we get some relief help. We need more than relief help, though. We need starters. So I'm about to go ahead and we're going to go through some trades that we can have here for the Guardians to get us where we need to be for the rest of the year. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get rocking and rolling with those trades. So I actually already got rocking and rolling and started thinking about a trade already. I kind of like to look at, I don't like to look at the worst 5 teams in the league. I kind of look at those 5 teams right above that because they're kind of out of the playoffs trades usually, but they're also not the 5 worst teams. So that means you're going to actually get a little bit of value more than likely. So we're going to do this live on the Beat Census Commission. One of them I already kind of started juggling, playing around with a little bit. So as you can see right here, I did a move where I think we should go after Dylan Cease. He has a WAR of 4.4, which is crazy. That's like the WAR that you would see for like basically like all the All-Star, like Kyle Schwarber and like Aaron Judge. Their WARs are like 567. So 4.4 is pretty high for a pitcher. Mr. Cease is kind of out there just chilling in Toronto. Toronto definitely has fallen back to the old Blue Jays that we're used to. Definitely not getting it done this year. So I think we'll go ahead and offer the Blue Jays Mr. Khalil Watson, who actually just got called up to the majors. Well, he's kind of been toiling in the minors. He's our number 8 rated prospect since he's technically still a rookie. Then we're going to go ahead and offer Mr. Jason Churio. He is the little brother of Jackson Churio. And we'll even throw in Alfonso Rosario, who is our number 15 prospect, according to Spotrac. But actually, he's kind of a little bit lower on some other boards. We got to get Mr. Cease out of here. Mr. Cease is having a phenomenal year. As you probably can see on the screen here, he's seven wins, 5 losses, 2.41 ERA, 174 strikeouts, and he's only 30 years old. He's a world-renowned all-star, and I think the Guardians need to go for it. We don't really go for a lot of these big deals, and it's kind of frustrating because we are super cheap for no reason. We do have some influx of cash uh, with Travis Kelsey recently joining the ownership group. So we should have some money to do our thing. I know we lost our TV deal in the past year and a half. So now we basically MLB.TV, which does not bring in the revenue that we used to have. So, but we got to go for it. We got the number one pick, Travis Bazana, who got called up this year. And I just think we have an opportunity to do some great things. So I'm gonna go ahead and two other trade ideas that I have. Uh, a lot of times it's hard to trade within a division, but I'm gonna go for it anyway. The Detroit Tigers have someone that I want. Uh, we are looking to see if we can get Mr. Casey Mize out of there. So you'll see why here in just a second. They actually set Casey down a couple of days ago. Casey Mize 2.70 ERA. He's 4-6, but a lot of that is due to basically the Tigers just stinking it up. Their offense has regressed quite a bit. Uh, it's halfway through the season, so we'll pay half that salary, $937,299, and we're going to go ahead and offer a couple of prospects to the Guardians, but two completely different. Well, not completely different. We're going to go ahead and offer Jason Churio. Jason, I think, is going to fall kind of down in the pecking order a little bit. So I'm willing to part with him. They have him as high as number 5 here. Most places have him like at 9 or 8 top prospect. You kind of got to give a top 10 prospect if you want some starting pitching, at least some good quality starting pitching. And then we'll go ahead and offer Mr. Aaron Walk, who also fluctuates between like 8 and 12 as a prospect. Looks like that deal is good to go. So again, bringing back Casey Mize from the Detroit Tigers. We're sending them Jason Churio, Aaron Walton, and we're going to pay half of their salary. All right, so that's 2 trades. Front office in Cleveland. I know you're paying attention. I know you're watching. Let's do one more trade for the Cleveland Guardians. There is a pitcher out there in San Francisco, a little bit older, but he's having a he's doing a bang up job, having a good season. That pitcher would be Mr. Robbie Ray. So we're going to trade for Mr. Robbie Ray. Let's go ahead and find Mr. Robbie Ray here on the Sport Track trade machine. Boom, right there, 10-6. 107 strikeouts, 3.09 ERA. He's killing it, right? And as always, we're gonna pay half of that salary, 4 million. So 4,005,347 will cover. And we're gonna send to San Francisco prospects and Cal Stephan, who we actually just got from the Toronto Blue Jays last year. And we're going to go ahead and send Mr. Arias. We'll go ahead and send Robert Arias, who's actually a lot higher on some of the boards. But he's a young guy that we probably could move off of. He's going to be low on the depth chart for Mr. Robbie Ray. Another successful trade. So you got 3 different pitchers out there we can go for. Robbie Ray, Casey Mize, or we can go all the way in for Dylan Cease. Guardians, you owe our fans what we deserve, which is to actually win a World Series. I have watched us lose 3 World Series in my lifetime, 2 Game 7s that we've lost in the World Series. It's a hurtful thing. We have the talent on offense. You got Jose Ramirez. You got Mr. Travis Bazana. We actually got, Manzaro's pretty good hitter. We got pitching and K. Smith on the relief end. Let's get it done, please. We are hoping for it. We're wishing for it. We need it out here with the Guardians. I'm a longtime Guardian, born and raised Guardian fan. So let's make it happen, please. Let's do this. Hope you like the suggestions. If you got some suggestions for your personal MLB team, Drop them in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe, share with your people. Catch you on the next one. Much love.